Command is one of those artifacts that takes the game to a whole new level, so it's one of the first things I would do after buying the game. But how hard exactly would that be? To properly test it, I made a brand new profile with nothing unlocked, and this is how I got Command on the very first game. On the first stage, I wanted to get a couple of items before starting the boss fight. Luckily, I found some pretty good ones as the commando. Bleed stacks can do a lot of damage now, and crit chance is always nice. The actual boss fight wasn't too bad. Titans can be tough if they catch you out in the open, so always find cover before they use the laser. For me, this rock and tree worked nicely. After the boss, I quickly found a couple of items and then moved on to stage 2. As you can see, the time is about 9 minutes now, so I spent a little longer here than I did on stage 1 before starting the teleporter. I did this because I saw a lot of boxes right away and didn't really have to look around, so I just sat there and waited for enemies until I had enough money. The boss was a beetle queen, and normally they aren't very difficult, unless of course she decides to shotgun blast you. Knowing that, I just kept my distance and made sure I could roll away if I saw that attack was on its way. She was defeated, and it was time for stage 3. I spent a little too long on stage 2, so I really just wanted to get moving. I grabbed a couple of items and started the teleporter. As for the boss fight, the Grove Tender can be tricky. He can bring you in with his hooks and send seeking wisps towards you. If you can't kill the wisp before they reach you, it's best to strafe left and right and hope they crash into the wall or the ground. So I decided to take him out as fast as possible while also keeping track of what's going on around me. Sometimes we can get tunnel vision on the boss, and then suddenly there's 20 enemies around you, and now they're an even bigger problem. He was a little tanky, but after a while he joined the Titan and the Beetle Queen from before. I picked up a couple of items before leaving and then went on to stage 4. This was when things started to get a little scary. The boss fight was 2 Titans, and it was in a pretty open area, except for these rocks. Now, something interesting to keep in mind is that if you get multiple Titans at the same time, you can try to line them up so that their lasers will be blocked by each other. I considered doing this, but there's only 2 of them, and it seemed like I was doing enough damage to end the fight soon. I also had my use item just in case something went wrong, and I had a phase tank them. Luckily, the fight was over quicker than I thought it'd be, so I was happy about that. However, I was too far from any other items, so I just decided to leave as soon as possible. In the home stretch now, I knew what I had to do, so I ran straight to the artifact portal. I couldn't waste any time because soon the enemies would be getting too strong for me. I forgot where the best spot to jump off was because I haven't done this for a while. I unlocked all the artifacts many months ago, so I haven't had a reason to come back here since. But eventually, on the 4th attempt, I found a good ledge to jump off of. I knew the code ahead of time, so I punched it in and made for the portal. It would really suck to die now after almost half an hour, so I was feeling a little nervous. I just kept making sure not to fall off the ledge and let my drones help me out a little bit. The only thing left to do was kill things and turn the artifact keys as they dropped. After a couple minutes, it was over, and I unlocked Command on a fresh account. The end. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you found this helpful, or dislike it if it wasted your time. Subscribe for more like this, and have a good day.